and close up that advantage that John Nichols has built up in the yesterday, where it was 0.483 of a second. Every other one has been decided either by thousandths, in the case of the two races, race one yesterday and race one today, or has been decided by just a tenth of a second in race two yesterday. We'll wait and see. Miles Rudman is giving Will Gibson a shove. Will Gibson wants to hook up with John Nichols at the top three, all work together to try and see whether they can prevent Stephen Whiteleg in the fourth place car from closing in. Chris Needham's number 99 car is there in fifth place, and 35 Neil Shenton completes the top six the way things stand. There is one car that hasn't come through on conclusion of the first lap though. Not sure whether he was there on the grid or not. There might have been a gap, but James Newbury is not present coming over the start finish line, so he either didn't make the start or has gone missing somewhere on the first lap. The leader's just heading through the left-hander at Palmer, and now it's sort of 4, almost 5 for the lead really, because with all of the book drafting that was going on, John Mickle, who had a bit of a gap a lap ago, has now been fully caught in typical Legends fashion. So it's John Mickle from Will Palmer, then it's the black car, which is going to be Miles Rudman, ahead of the red machine, which is Stephen Whiteleg, and then the next of those is going to be the number 99 car of Chris Needham that sits there in 5th position. Jack Parker is there in 6th place, and Connor Mills, who's had a really good weekend again, is the next of the cars, which is going to be there in 7th place. Connor Mills is one of those that, again, has always been right at the sharp end since he first appeared in the UK Legends Championship, having moved across from single seaters some years earlier. The number 23 car down the Bentley straight. Looks as though Will Gibson and Miles Rudman are giving each other a shove. John Mickle, has he got anybody to play with? Is that going to allow him to hang on to the lead of the race by the time he gets towards Brundle and Nelson? John Mickle is getting the push from Will Gibson, and Will Gibson is getting the push from Stephen Whiteleg as they all start to hook up together. John Mickle now looking for the lead of the race, but Miles Rudman will still have it by the time they turn their way through the right-hander at Ritchie's corner. Fastest lap of the race went to Jack Parker that time through, the number 13 car, with a 2-minute 15.184, 2:15.184. We need to be down into the very low 2-minute 14s if we're going to get down to the kinds of times that were done in the final yesterday by Jack Parker. 2-minute 14.091 is the fastest Legend lap that we've had in race conditions all weekend. And as they for now the third time head out of Palmer, John Mickle this time is going to look for the lead. Is he on the run in towards Agostini, side by side with the reigning champion Miles Rudman as they turn in towards Agostini. By the time they come out, it's John Mickle, 5 times a Legend champion, that leads the current champion Miles Rudman in 2nd place. Will Gibson still sitting there in 3rd place. Will was 3rd in the championship standings coming into this weekend, but after an off day yesterday dropped to 6th in the standings, desperately keen to try and make amends and limit the damage that was done with the difficulty of non-finishes and other problems that befell him yesterday. So a strong finish here, or possibly even a win, would go down very well for Will Gibson. He has had 2 wins so far this year. They came in the 2nd heat at Donington Park on the Saturday, and also the 2nd heat at Donington Park on the Sunday as well. Well, it's the 2nd heat now that we've got, and is that going to be an omen for Will Gibson to make? time. That's the black car with the orange splashes to it that sits there in 4th position. And who's going to be 5th when they come over the start-finish line? It is going to be Jack Martin, on the Mills in 6th place. Stephen Whitehead, the leader that time. 7th position. After Stephen Whitehead though, then it's number 14, which is Daniel Clark, who's there in 8th place. Cy Haraway is in 9th place, and completing the top 10 is Colin Hughes. Neil Shenton is 11th. Nick Bridgman 12th, head of Mike Schlupp. Steve Gill. Rob Fountain's down in 15th now. I expect better things from him. 16th is number 51, which is Paul Simmons, head of 17th Gerard McCosh. Bill Reid is 18th, and 19th at the moment is number 22, which is Chris Dewey. Completing the top 20 is Elba Clark. The number 15 car, Elba is the wife of Daniel Clark, who coming into this weekend was jointly leading the championship. He drives the number 14 car. Through the left-hander at Agostini now go. Will Gibson this time has taken up the lead of the race, as for the moment, as far as he's concerned, Miles Rudman just vacates it. John Mickle's still not that far away in 3rd position, but you can see, what is it, it's 8 cars really in this lead pack, followed by another 5 cars that are fighting over 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th and 13th places. And as they then thread their way for what will be the 4th time of asking, so we're already at the half distance point now, onto the Bentley Straight. There's only 2 more laps to go after the one that they are currently on. Miles Rudman is giving Will Gibson the shove, and looks as though John Mickle is going to hook it up and make sure that it's 3 cars working together at the lead to try and keep Chris Needham, Jack Parker, Connor Mills all at bay, but all 3 of those seconds ago, all 8 of them were together. They will be by the time they come over the start-finish line, because the slipstream will have effect once more. Through they'll go. Will Gibson getting the push from Miles Rudman. John Mickle still helping out as well and giving a little bit of a shove along the straight, but not much of one that time through. We're back to 8 for the lead of the race, with Dan Clark at the back of that. Do a little bit of hard work together and make it 10 for the lead. So we've had 1 win